Mountain View kids, Pastor Joshua here with this week's story, and we're going to be taking a look at the time that Jesus calmed the storm. This story is actually from two different places in the Bible, the Gospel of Mark, and it's chapter 4, and the Gospel of Matthew, which is in chapter 8. But again, today I'm reading from the Jesus Storybook Bible. So let's get going, okay? It's called Captain of the Storm. The sun was going down. The air was warm and still. "Let's go across the lake," Jesus said to his friends. Jesus had been helping people all day, and now he was tired. So they left the crowds at the shore and set out in a small fishing boat. Jesus climbed into the boat to take a nap. As soon as his head touched the pillow, he fell asleep. It was a beautiful evening. A gentle breeze rustled the sails. The friends were chatting happily as they headed out into the middle of the lake. Everything was perfect, just right for a nice, quiet sail. They were only about halfway across when, out of nowhere, whirling winds swept across the lake, fierce and strong like a hurricane. A blinding flash of lightning lit up the sky. Thunder roared right overhead. The storm blew the water into towering waves that hurled the little boat up, and up, then sent it hurling, crashing back down, down, down. The fishing boat was blown and buffeted and tossed and turned, back and forth and up and down and left and right and round and round. And in the middle of the storm, Jesus was asleep. Now Jesus' friends had been fishermen all their lives. But in all their years fishing on this lake, they had never once seen a storm like this one. No matter how hard they struggled, with their ropes and sails, they could not control their boat. This storm was too big for them. But the storm wasn't too big for Jesus. "Help!" they screamed. "Wake up quick, Jesus!" Jesus opened his eyes. "Rescue us! Save us!" they shrieked. "Don't you care?" Of course Jesus cared. And this was the very reason he had come, to rescue them and to save them. Jesus took up and spoke to the storm. "Hush," he said. "That's all." And the strangest thing happened. The wind and the waves recognized Jesus' voice. They had heard it before, of course. It was the same voice that made them in the very beginning. They listened to Jesus, and they did what he said. Immediately the wind stopped. The water calmed down. It glittered innocently in the moonlight and lapped quietly against the side of the boat, as if nothing had happened. The little boat bobbed gently up and down. There was a deep stillness and a great quiet all around. Then Jesus turned to his wind-torn friends. "Why are you scared?" he asked. Did you forget who I am? Did you believe your fears instead of me?" Jesus' friends were quiet as the wind and the waves. And into their hearts came a different kind of storm. "What kind of man is this?" they asked themselves anxiously. Even the winds and the waves obey him. They could not understand. They didn't realize yet that Jesus was the Son of God. Jesus' friends had been so afraid they had only seen the big waves. They had forgotten that if Jesus was with them, then they had nothing to be afraid of, no matter how small their boat or how big the storm. What an amazing story to know. And I'll show you the picture right quick. What an amazing story to see that even in the midst of any storm that we encounter in life, sickness, illness, ups and downs, that God loves us and that he'll walk through the storm with us and he'll calm the storm. All right, guys, I want you to stay tuned for a few questions and then a craft by Malachi.
What did Jesus do when he got on the boat? Jesus got on the boat and he took a nap because he was tired. What happened while they were sailing across the lake? Out of nowhere, a whirling storm swept across the lake like they had never seen before. What did Jesus do to calm the storm? Jesus stood up and spoke to the storm. He said, "Hush," and it calmed down. Jesus' friends had been so afraid. They had only seen the big waves from the storm. They had forgotten that if Jesus was with them, then they had nothing to be afraid of.
Hey Mountain View kids, Malachi here again with another simple and easy craft about Jesus calming the water. So the items you'll need are enough water to fill about more than halfway of the bottle, a water bottle, empty water bottle, some blue food coloring, some vegetable oil, and some glitter. This is optional. You don't have to have glitter. Also, you need some paper towels just in case things get messy. So the first thing you want to do is get your paper towels out. So you're going to put your water bottle right here, and you're going to fill it up with your water to about here.
You can ask a parent to help you with this part if you need to.
Yeah.
And they can get their water straight from the faucet. They don't have to use a measuring cup. We're just doing this to make it easy, right?
Yep. So
Easy to film.
about up there. So the next thing you're gonna do is take your blue food coloring, get a parent if you're littler, and you're gonna do 4 drops. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you're done, put the cap back on. Step back. Then you're gonna take,
Just swirl it around.
swirl your stuff around. That kind of looks purple. At the bottom there. Swirl some more. Alright, once you got your water blue, don't drink this. But take your vegetable oil and fill it up to where there's about up here, maybe.
Yeah, the rest of the way.
Yep, rest of the way with this. Vegetable oil. Got to overflow. Now you got your bubbles in here. Oh, I forgot my glitter. I got that open. Alright, once you got your glitter, if you want, shake it up. Yeah, you tilt it upside down, sorry.
You get the wave action going.
Yeah. You might want to let the bubbles pop so it looks more like a wave. That's pretty cool. And then you just let it sit there, and then everything comes to a stop. That's pretty cool. Go back. So this is kind of like a calming bottle, since Jesus calmed the waters. So when you feel scared or nervous about something, like what's going on in the world right now, you can tilt this, and then you can watch it settle, and you know that Jesus calms any storm. And so that should help you calm down. I hope you had fun making this with me, making the calming bottle. And remember that Jesus calms any storm. Since he calmed that storm that he was on that boat. Alright, well, stay healthy. Bye.